Welcome, heroes, to Fooling Around Fridays with Zeshin of Heroes and Fools. Today, we're looking at Shadowrun Returns. So, I always love Shadowrun, the whole idea of it. Just it's kind of a futuristic, magic tech type world. So, hopefully, this will be okay, and let's just go ahead and jump right in. All I know is that this is based on Shadowrun, so yeah, this is gonna be like, first impression, and it'll be with face cam. So let's see how that goes. Dead Man Switch installed. Dead Man Switch requires game version. Okay, yeah, sure. Go on normal. Magical healing. Something about magical healing. Sure, it's fine. Okay, so what races do we got? We got human. We're the only race on Earth until the awakening of 2012. Now they find themselves finding average or even normal. Okay, so they're your average folk. They got +3 to karma and average stats. So I guess what we'll do is we'll use that as the average. And we'll see other things. So elves, they are quick. They got charisma. I hear that they're good in magic. Maybe. Let's see, we got dwarf, orc, and troll. Now I do know one thing about troll is that trolls are supposed to be a lot stronger. Usually if you want to build like the mighty tough warrior, you pick that. So I kind of want to do something that is magic-y. So we're going to go with elf. Wait, street samurai? Freelance operative follows the code of Street of Honor. Yeah. Oh, I also know that this game has a thing, I forget what they're called. Wait, none. You could have no archetype. Well, okay. So street samurai, they got body strength and quickness, close range combat, or both. We have mage, who does casting. The decker, now the decker is interesting. The whole idea is they could jack into the matrix. That sounds really weird. They could get into the matrix, they could do things with that, and it's actually, now that I think about it, maybe I should build a decker, because I heard deckers are really well done in this game. So let's see here. So deckers need intelligence. Do elves have intelligence? Charisma, about average. It looks like. So we'll just do an elven decker. Why not? What do we got here? Oh my! Can we change our hairstyle just a bit? No. No hairstyle change. Okay, I guess we're just going based on portrait then. I kind of like the goggles guy, but his hairstyle's something to question. Ooh. I think we're gonna go with this. I can't really change anything else. Ah, here we go. So I could pick that as the picture, and then I can change my hairstyle from there. Wow, some of these hairstyles. It's like super mohawk. Right, so let's do this. We'll go auto, go back to that, custom, set, color, beard. I can change my beard. You know what, screw it. We'll just go with automatic, and we'll just go with this guy here. Yeah, we'll go with this guy here. Continue to stats. Spend your karma. So I guess the thing that the humans get is they get a little more customization to what they want to do. So it looks like what this karma does. Okay, so we can spend our karma. Body determines physical damage. Okay, resistance, quickness. Calculate the chance to hit in ranged combat. And we have ranged combat and pistol. And more things. Intelligence-based decking. Ah. Required for decking. The main component to calculate the chance to hit an enemy, computer programs, or deckers. Increase the skill to get special abilities. Ooh. So the thing is, I picked Decker, which means that I could be good at decking, but I want to probably make sure that I could do things in the physical world as well. Bonus to hit when using med kits, decking, mark target, increase your chance to hit enemies when used by 10%. Well, this looks like if I were to spend some time playing this a bunch and go back and look at it, I might have a bit more fun doing that. But I have no idea. Oh, okay, so the plus means I can spend it. Ah. So this controls my ESP control. Biotech. Let's see. Grants bonus to hit points when using medkit. Oh my. So it looks like I can only spend 3 points? Is that how this goes? Oh, I could spend I think I could just like spend points in intelligence and increase that. Oh boy. Well, I think I'm gonna have to see you guys after I'm done like spending points and whatnot, because this might take a while. See you in a bit. Okay, so what I think I'm going with is I could use pistols with some degree, and I can do an aim shot, so when I'm in the physical world I could shoot people. And then when I go and find a like matrix, I can jump in, I could use the Sony whatever the hell that is, and I can mark targets. I think what I will do is I'll focus more on decking and expand that. I could also utilize drones, so I could do a bit of reconnaissance. Well, let's see how this goes. Oh, choose an etiquette. Etiquette is knowing how to behave in various social situations. The right etiquette. Shadowrunner. No. Let's do security. Sounds good. Many runners use a street name. My street name is Zeshin. Bam. Should work out. Down and out. Your apartment. 3 o'clock in the morning. It's got 4 walls, a roof, and it isn't on fire. Even cockroaches have fled in search of better accommodations. Not exactly a runner's dream pad, but right now, it's all about all you have left. So, I start off with the crap home. Makes sense. Sure. Gotta start somewhere, right? Continue. Okay, so now we're like in the actual game. So this is my guy right here, Zeshin. Your computer, state of the art in 2015. 2050. Broken since when? Well, that's great. I have a crap computer, so how am I supposed to hack? Your list of contacts. Put down in your notebook. What are my contacts? I have a fixer. Do not respond. No response to messages. A dead runner. A fixer. Missing since February. Another runner who's dead. Probably in a gutter somewhere. Oh boy. Them stuff. Get a job. Any job. Okay, objectives. Down and out. Oh, right. So that was the mission. Okay, so I need to get a job. I'm a bit of a bum. I'm in a bum's palace. How close? This goes on. Okay. Put down your notebook. I have a bathroom. My video phone rings. How do I answer your vid phone? How do? Is that a vid phone? I'm so confused. Alright, so those are my weapons. I have a pistol and a machete. Awesome. Decker clothing. I have trauma kit, basic med kit, and some grenades. Awesome. And I can get karma. And I think karma allows me to level up. Okay, so how answer vidphone? This thing's kind of like flashing. Oh, I got it. I did it. Sam Watts. The screen leaps to life, making you squint against the brightness. The face on the screen is laughing. Sam Watts. Hey, buddy. I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. He giggles. He's drunk again. Or worse. Your zone. What have you been up to, Sam? I haven't heard from you in months. Oh, don't bother with your side conversations. I'm not really here. Just one reason for this vid. Someone finally geeked me. I'm dead. I probably had it coming. Oh. Wow. Okay. When you're an unsavory character like myself, you tend to associate with unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory businesses, like you, for example. So why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. You could get calls from beyond the grave. That's interesting. I wonder where you are right now. I bet you hit a big payday and you're living high on the hog somewhere. Some of us are born winners and some of us are me. Hey, you remember that Renraku run when things went to hell and we lost Dwad names weird? Or that makeshift saloon on the docks afterwards. I really had your back that night, didn't I? Dwad, that's a name you hadn't heard in a long time. Oh, flashback. We're doing the flashbacks. 3 years ago, a makeshift bar in the Seattle docks, the night Dwad went down. Huh. So do I get to control everyone? How's this work? Oh boy, look at that face. Sangoma. Sangoma's an urban shaman who proved her worth during the night of the against Fuchi last fall. She's quiet type and an experienced runner. We're out in the open, Zeshin. Apparently that's our voice now. Our fixers owe us for the run, and Dwad, we wait. Your call. She seems like a troll or something. I'm not sure. Okay, can I? I'm gonna talk to you. You've been running with New Larry for about 6 months now. He's a combat mage and with a bad tattoo and a bad attitude. He knew Dwad almost as well as you did. Dwad never said anybody died like that before. Idiot. He shakes his head. I hate this fragged city. Zeshin is wet and the rain feels like acid. I want out of here. We wait for the money. Yeah, sure, of course. We'll wait all night if we have to. I don't know, Zeshin. Sam is a good guy and he can hold his own in a fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty hard lately. Never on a run so far, but needs watching. That run went sideways 9 ways Sunday. Now the fixer's late. Smell funny to you? Hell yeah, smells funny. Look at where we're the setup. Look at where we set up the meeting. This is supposed to be a public place. Yeah. What is this place? It's like out in the open bar or something? I don't know. Cut the deck. Cut the deck, Sam. We both know why Dodd went down, and it wasn't the fixer or some other paranoid chip dream of yours. Sam smiles with a toothy smile. I've been waiting for this all night. New Larry has something he wants to say, don't you, Larry? Go ahead and spill it. You were sloppy. Sloppy? You think I was sloppy? I've been twitchy all day, son. Look at your hands, they're shaking. Let's see. You been drinking, Sam? On a run? No, not a drop. Not today, not ever. Something dawns on him. He leans on to Larry, amused and dangerous. We were set up, and he knows it, don't you, Larry? What was that call you made before we hit Rankaru? How come you couldn't geek? Wait, how come you couldn't geek that guy before? I guess geek is a term for murder? Sure. Before he unloaded on Dwad. I've seen you fling lightning bolts, son, and he should have been burnt toast before his gun cleared the holster. New Larry checks his watch, licks his lips, looks over his shoulder. So, what? That expression. You're looking for someone that's not the fixer. Okay, I see where this is going. You chummers are damaged. I'm out. Let's see, how much did they pay you to sell us out, Larry? He stops and smiles slowly appears on his face. Honestly, it didn't take much. Just enough to get me back to Portland and set up with a Crush Corp job. I'm out of this racket. We've got incoming! We've got incoming! I don't even know what kind of voice I should do for her. Larry relaxes and throws a deck-eating grin. Looks like my new Rankaru friends are finally here. They're gonna take that hard drive off your corpse, buddy. We should choose our friends more carefully, Zeshin. Buy you a drink after this? You owed me several. Okay, so enemy turn. Leave the mage, kill the others. So this is the combat. Ow! You son of a... So let's make sure we kill the mage first, because they aren't. In turn-based combat. Yep. Okay, let's see how we can figure this out. I am totally wounded. You frickin' Larry. Where's my pistol? That's my machete. Ah. So here's my pistol. So I figure... Shoot you. Shoot you again. Then... You shoot him. Haha! New Larry. So he's dead. So let's go ahead and get the Rankaru security. Boop! Oh, that worked out perfectly. However, I am pretty injured. This ain't gonna end well, is it? Okay, so these are my attack actions and whatnot. Do I have... Yeah, I have a med kit. Let's see here. Restores teammate with to 25% life. The most basic med kit consumed when used. Okay, now let's move here. Die! Let's go ahead and just take him out. Okay, now you, move over here. Hacha! Combat's pretty fun. Oh boy. That was a nade. Not nice, dude. Frick. Okay. So, what's this? Mark target cooldown. Marks enemy, causing them to become easier to hit. You're marked, son! Let's go ahead and take out this guy. Or not. Boop! So the other oh! Oh, there's more. At least they're on the side where I could actually, you know, be defensive. So reload. And you die. Alright, what's your hit points? Okay, what can you do? Fist? Is there like... She's a shaman. Ah, here we go. Shaman, increase the friendly target's AP for 2 rounds. Heals all friends within 3 of the damage to the most recent attack. So... Wounded. Watcha! Was that poison? What was that? It just shot through the thing. That's different. Okay, well, I'm almost dead. Let's just kind of, you know, get you guys. And he's got a fresh clip, so let's go ahead and take out the shaman. There we go. Now, can I heal again? No. That has a cooldown. You go. Hasten. And he's got a good, like, lock on that target. Haha, you missed! I think I'm gonna win this. Boop. Let's go ahead and mark him. Boop. And he's marked, so now... Do-do-do. And you did. Sagma lowers her gun. Eyes Sam. You okay, Sam? Sam's breathing heavy and he looks shaken. This hell of a thing. Part of the life, Sam. You know it. You did good. We were born for this gig, Zeshin. Me? Not so much. I think I'm gonna hang it up. Found a nice brothel somewhere. Stayed drunk until I croak. What about you? Me? This life's the only thing I know. I think the better class of people to hang out with. I'll find a safe house out of town. Lay low. Rankru has a lot of memory. Or has a long memory. I do too. Don't forget my friends. I don't forget my friends. Yeah. Whew. Well. That was a thing. You stare at Sam's face on your comlink. Shake off the memory. Focus. I had your back that night, didn't I? Now I'm asking myself, who would care if I die? Who would give a rat's ass? Better or worse, your name is at the top of the list. Maybe it's the only name on the list. So I set up a dead man switch to send you this call. I got 100,000 Yuan insurance policy, payable when you find who creased me. Alive with a conviction or in the body bag with justification. Either works. Contact my law firm, Rogers Mengrit and Rogers Mengrit and McCain. When the job's done, they'll know what to do. He turns to the left. Chet? Lawyer. The camera swivels to show a well-dressed man sitting next to Sam. Pursuant to Mr. Watt's wishes, Rogers and Migrant and McCain have installed a security dedication phone line, so you may contact us directly when the task is complete. We will begin verification process. Begin verification process. Note that you must be on a secure hard line or landline to access this number. We will not accept transmissions from comm links or other devices. The cam swivels back to Sam. Look, Zeshin, I have led a direct life, and I probably left a direct corpse. I've hurt people, hurt myself. I don't know. Maybe I just want the last words. Maybe I just want someone to give a crap that I sucked air for a while. What do you say? Let's see. I've traded drinking buddy for pay. I'd say my schedule's pretty clear right now. I'm getting to the bottom of this. Someone will pay. Hope you just said yes. I've got a locator chip slotted in my head these days. If and when my heart stops, it'll activate. That's how you'll find me. See you on the slab. Rest in peace, Sam. See you in Seattle. Seems like a good guy. Bit of a drunk, but, you know. Can't be too choosy with your friends. Sometimes. It's a thing. The dead man's switch. Your phone hits the words. Okay, so we gotta go find him. We gotta figure out what's going on here. Now, I'm a decker, which means that I should be able to hack into things. I'm in the back. Ooh. Smell of death and decomposition washes over you, only slightly masked by the minty, fake, fresh stuff. Right. So I guess not everything's interactable per se. Oh, there's a dude there. Sup? Whoa, dude. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job." A little more than you would want to, or expect from somebody in a chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might be just a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. "Sorry, I didn't expect any visitors at this hour. And some asshole at the corporation took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir?" Are you the coroner? "I'm John Dresden, an organ grinders branch bangular here. Grinders branch banger manager. So yeah, that makes me the franchise area's coroner too. And you are? Let's see. Zeshin. I represent a man named Sam Watts, and I'm here to look into his murder." He frowns. "Interesting. A dead man makes for a strange client, but what makes you think he's here?" "Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. I followed it here." "I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though the press haven't caught wind of it yet. What's with the being all the way out here in the Barrens?" "So, who told you he's dead?" Let's see. Say Sam's ghost. When his heart stopped, I got a recorded message asking to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch. The dwarf raises his eyebrows, smiling, wiping from the suspicion from his face. "A dead man switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over here." Well, he's suspect number 1, Dresden. "He's my second Emerald Ripper victim. The third one's was downtown." Huh. Emerald Ripper, eh? I guess the classics never go out of style. "Not my title. That was the Seattle's press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to... words. Come on, read them. All I know is that like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. Though this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes the internal organs from the victim." Ooh. Delicious? What? What prize did the Ripper take from Sam? "Watts' liver was cleanly cut out." Whiz, what else? How about our other lucky... Whiz, what else? The first victim's heart was missing. The third had a spleen removed.
Dresden, get out here!
I'm here about the Ripper Vic, Sam Watts. Alright, before I head out, basic med kit. Oh, can I interact with him? Sam's body is half covered with surgical sheets and his face is ashen white, for the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest, there's a small pencil-thin incision covered with dry blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem the killer knew exactly what he wanted and took it. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found on the body. You can examine the evidence through the bag without spoiling it. Let's see here. Look at handwritten note. You can see parts of the note given the torn off bits and bloodstains. I feel terrible that we arranged, I assume. We have been something long, something to say. I'm sorry. See you there. Love, Jessica. Sounds like a business gone sour. Look at the purple shirt. Several buttons are missing. The blood has thoroughly soaked it. Blood. Okay, look at the business card. Moving around, you can make out it's a card from a place called the Seamstress Union. There's something handwritten on the back, but blood makes it illegible. Huh. Seamstress Union. Probably a place I need to check out. Standard cheap unsecured cred stick. No way of knowing what's on it without slotting it. Take it. I received 300. Take the cred stick. PDA 300 is added to your account. So now it looks like he was, stuff was stolen from him. Towering over the diminutive Kerner is a homicide detective right out of Central Casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointy ears, and the Nathandral brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave a mile away. So I think that's a troll, is what those are.
So this new Rippervic, Watts, name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back?
The coroner. So you insisted at the time.
Come on, she offered herself. I had it on very good authority.
Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here.
The Ripper's case is my ticket to Lieutenant's badge.
Weird. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single eternal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed with a slim hand that he knows the way around a scalpel. He has a decent understanding of the human and meta-human anatomy, too. Meta-human? Oh, right. Those guys are metahumans.
So, I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon.
Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who use scalpels anymore. These days, they're all done with computers and computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon or to an antique medicine thing.
You're no damn help, dwarf.
The Lone Star Detective finally noticed you. You note his superhuman power of observation.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, not strong enough to say that. I'm nobody who didn't hear nothing. New in town. He definitely wants to, I think interacting with him might be problematic. So, I'm new in town. You the welcoming committee?
If you're new in town, then let me be the first to tell you. I run this show. If you get in my way, you'll end up on your back with your back on a slab. Yeah, end up here. Okay, sure. Looks back to the dwarf. Dresden, get me more. I'm putting something in a cell or a box this week. claiming my promotion.
Right. So that's what he's doing. Hello. Husband looks around amused. Do you always make friends that easily? I'm great at dinner parties too. Cocked his head to one side. Be straight with me. Are you really gonna work for the dead man? Sam was there when I needed him. I'm gonna return the favor. Fascinating again. Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 nuan a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's here on the take. Dresden pauses, considering. You have honor, after a fashion. I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help you? Okay, so I guess based upon what I did, I made him a friend, so that might help. On the take, who's paying to hold his leash? What are organs worth these days? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of new ones, but individual organs? Not worth much anymore. With, what with the Sith and the cyber stuff on the market these days? Oh, because you could just buy cybernetic organs, because this is the future! Organ grinders only deal in the recently deceased. There's plenty of the other chop shops that aren't as picky, though, and they don't care where the bodies come from either. Have you heard of the Seamstress Union? It's a club in the Barrens that attract lowlives. You probably like it. Well, thanks. Jeez, Mr. Dwarf. Me, I'm really not the outgoing type. I've always too much to be done around here. Plus, the dead just aren't that easy. Plus, the dead are just easier to get along with. Whew. Let's see. Who still uses scalpels? Doctors still learn how to use them in their first year of medicine school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them as much anymore. It's possible that some of the similar chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. Right, so not really much people, but coroners and doctors sometimes use them. Right. What was it that Mackenzie said about Sam's mother? The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official in that sentence? Sounds like you disagreed with the findings. My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms. She didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. Okay. On the take, who's paying to hold his leash? I don't know, but someone with a major pull has been looking at the McCluskey's career and wallet. I just need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? Ooh, karma gained. Dresden looks up at you intently for a moment before speaking. You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? Okay then. I'll go do that. So, I found basic med kit. Doc Wagon's basic trauma kit. Okay. The old court storage drawer labeled John Doe, but the internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees Celsius. Okay. Cold storage drawer opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest, In addition, supporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen. Body seems to be in very good condition.
Whoa, easy there.
In one quick move, he jumps from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot the data jack drilled into his temples and some of the schematic shamanistic tattoos peeking from his collar. An interesting combination. So he's a Decker shaman, I would assume.
I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? It doesn't feel like 6 yet.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Decker. I told... No. No. Sorry, I didn't expect you to be so alive.
Yeah, Dresden thinks that he's pretty funny. You'd think you'd be the first person he pulled on one of these things on. Well, so much for the good night's sleep. But on the plus side, I noticed you just haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story?
The latest Ripper victim. Do you know him?
Sam? Glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then. Over in the Union, Dresden, a decent enough guy.
Over in the Union, okay. Decent enough guy. Always in trouble over something or another. Jake yells at the other side of the room.
John! Is this guy cool?
Yeah, he's on the level. Working for Sam. Believe it or not, some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help him out, maybe. Even stop moping around the shop all the day. Okay.
Thanks for volunteering me.
He pauses, might be sizing you up, but it's hard to tell behind those shades.
Alright then. The name's Jake. And who are you?
Call me Zeshin.
Nice to meet you. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right. I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging out in the Seamstress Union all night. Tripped over and rowdy and stuff. Scoopa asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out under the alleys, some gangers got the jump on me. Wait, Seamstress Union that night. Tripped out and rowdy. Okay. He winces. Damn. Maybe I need to some Sokolov after all. John, could you grab me a cup?
Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty, right? Anyway. Now, what's wrong with the intestine? You hear a loud squelching sound as Dresden continues his work.
Thanks, John. You're a real pal. Anyways, this big fat corp bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers. Thought they could turn a quick profit off my head. Because he's got an implant thing, I guess. Jake smiles. You get the impression that he didn't work out so well for the gangers. Okay. Sam stumbled off during the fight, though that's the last I saw him. Until he turned up here, dead on arrival. Reminds me of the last stay in this place. Huh. You've done this before? It's a long story. I ended up in the morgue more often than the average guy. Does he, like, die often or something? As a regular. Yeah, Jake's a regular. Should have started a rewards card. Jake, a few more visits and you have gotten a free night's stay. I'll hold you to it, John. Anyways, they found Sam's body in the block away from the Union. Missing a liver and all. Tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I could always use some backup and to settle a score with those Halloweeners out there. Their leader got the whole gang searching the barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit the streets alone at night, trust me. Jake eyes you up and down, and maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. What do you say?
I do a bit of street justice every now and then. Alright, Jake, count me in. Great! I've been hiding out here ever since that run with the Halloweeners. Wimpy bunch of gangers, but streets of the Barrens is their turf. Hell, I'd be surprised even you made it to the morgue in one piece without packing some heat. It looks, yeah, very funny, Jake. You could sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. So, you need a weapon? Let's see. Give me a pistol. My weapon of choice as well. Here, take one. Awesome. Got a pistol. So, ready for an evening out on the town? If you're buying. I've already provided the party flavors. Okay, well, that's enough time at this point. We're already running a bit over. This game definitely looks interesting. The combat is turn-based and got some stuff. I didn't get to do the Decker things, which I kind of wish that I would have run into along the way here, but it's fine. I'm gonna see if like looking up a video to see how that looks. Anyways, guys, if you like this, leave a like. It always helps out a lot and lets me know that you're interested in the video and whatnot. And as per all my Fooling Around Fridays things, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look back whenever I'm going to start a new series and see which ones you like the most. And then I will go ahead and put those in, you know, as the new series. So, if you want to see more of this, leave a like. And in the future, when I start a new series, I might pick this one. Also, if you're new to the channel and you like to see more things like this, you know, more Minecraft or just random games and whatnot, leave us a sub and join the heroes if you haven't subbed yet already. We always enjoy more heroes. Anyways, guys, it's been Zeshin of Heroes and Fools, and I'll see you all next time. Take care and goodbye.